Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Big Jiu-Jitsu Show. I'm Rob, the Lord Humongous.
And I'm Shawn, the Duke Humongous.
And today we have quite possibly the greatest guest of all time on our podcast. We have the man, Kurt Osiander, with us right now. How's it going, Kurt?
Right. What's going on?
Man, so Kurt, thanks for coming on the show today. It's a big honor to have you on.
Fuck that. I like doing these things. I like talking to you guys. It's fun to chop it up and fucking talk shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I actually have to say, Kurt, I met you before in Pan Am's last year in the men's bathroom. And
cool.
I really didn't want to say anything, and it probably wasn't the place to introduce myself. So now we finally get you on the podcast, and we're really happy to have you on.
Nice.
My name's Shawn, something penis.
No, sounds like you're talking to me while I'm holding my dick and shit. I'm going to get a little nervous.
and also, we have on the podcast, we have Michelle, Kurt's wife. She's pretty awesome as well. Heard some good stories before the podcast started up.
She's funny.
Thank you.
Yes.
And pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. So, Kurt, I know a lot of people know the story already of how you got started in jiu-jitsu, but could you give us a real quick breakdown, just like a real quick summary before we get into the real discussion of jiu-jitsu with you?
I went to high school with Cesar Gracie, and after we all got out of high school, he disappeared, and then he came back on my front porch when I was living in Walnut Creek and with my first wife, and oh, stop it. And then and needless to say, I go, where were you? And he goes, oh, I was down in Brazil learning my family's martial art. I'm like, yeah, well, show me something. And the first thing he showed me was Mata Leon, and after that, I was like, oh, I gotta learn this.
Man, and what year was that? Or around when?
That was like pre-93, before the first UFC.
So you're like one of the first pioneers in the United States for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, then, you would say. For like one of the
I wasn't one of the first. I think if you look it up, I don't know how you find out, but I think I'm probably one of the first. I'm in the first batch of American black belts, yeah. I got mine in 2003.
So throughout your martial arts journey, I mean, like, one of my favorite things I get to see from you is the move of the week. That's how I came to find out about you. So, was that something you came up with? The guys at your academy came up with?
No, my one of my students would be like, he had we didn't have cameras, and I was just sitting around fooling about, and my one of my students who moved back home to New York, Dimitri, started going, hey, do something here and talk and shit. I'm like, all right. I did some move and talked a little bit. I prefer not to talk so long. Some of these guys fucking sit there and fucking talk about theory and fucking philosophy and just get to the fucking move. And show it really well and just show the important shit, but stop fucking talking. And then and so somebody would just go, hey Kurt, talk and do this, and I'm like, all right. And so then we started doing the move of the week, and I started doing it with whoever was the cameraman, and I was just fooling around. I don't do any of this stuff. I don't do any of the editing. I don't do anything. I just do it. I just do fucking crazy shit and talk shit. And eventually, I don't know how it happened. I was looking to see like on GoDaddy if I could buy moveoftheweek.com or something like that, but somebody already had it.
Lame. Some asshole stole it.
Well, no, he got to it first and everything, but I think if you look it up, it's pretty lame. And and then I just kept going with it, fooling about, doing it like that. And then my guys do like product filming for like conventions and shit, and so they got the badass fucking cameras and all that shit, and they know how to edit, they know how to do all that crazy shit. So eventually they would do it and they would film it, and I was kind of always like partially sponsored by Shoyoroll during the MMA days, that when Luke, Stewart, and Joey Armstrong and James Cook and Darren Uyenoyama and fucking Chris Carriazo and Evan Escara. We had a pretty good little fucking, and Nick Diodicus. and and Marcel Fortuna and Diego Nosferatu, and man, we had a pretty fucking Crispin Alexander. We had a pretty tough fucking little fucking fight team there, especially when Half was fighting Pride, Bushido, and shit like that. Man, we were training a lot of fucking MMA and shit, and all of a sudden, Show Your Old picked me up and put me on their Facebook page, and that basically started the inertia for the snowball to start to get larger.
Damn.
Yeah.
What I like especially about them is like you said, it's not theory. You just pretty much said, like, I like the intro. You're like, hey, I'm here. Here's the fucking move. Let's get to it. Yeah. So where did the phrase, which is one of the ones I like, you fucked up a long time ago, where'd that really come out?
Dude, I just happened to say that and it fucking stuck. I had no inkling that would turn into a catchphrase or a meme or any of those crazy things. The one that my friends in fucking Brazil asked me about it, like Pan Ams or Worlds, and they're like, Kurt, please tell us, what is triple fucked? Oh, that's when it's going in all holes, bro. And he's like, oh, now I get it. But I definitely, that was like, you fucked up a long time ago. I just had no idea that was going to be like the catchphrase. But so now we're putting it on some of the t-shirts. It says that, and people like it. So that's really fucking what's cool.
Yeah, I agree, because that's like something you don't hear a lot from. Like you said, if you go to these other like move of the week things, it's, oh, hello, my name is XYZ. Today we're going to talk about an armbar, and this is a sport that's about breaking people's arms and choking them unconscious.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So
exactly, get fucking right down to it. It ain't no fucking. That's the shit.
That's the coolest part, and it's for everybody. Everybody can fucking break somebody's arm or choke them out. And I think I'm cursing more just because you're on the show, so I apologize for that.
It's okay. I stimulate that in people.
He does do that.
So I have a question. Your famous little middle finger there. Can you tell us about the incident where that happened, or maybe multiple breaks, or like what happened, man?
I was sparring. We always spar on Saturdays, Muay Thai, or we'll like do 5 rounds box, 5 round kick and punch, 5 rounds takedowns, 5 round. I'm still training everything every day and all week long. So I was training with one of my guys. I gave him the nickname Death Blow. His name is Miguel Royale, and he's also like one of my judo teachers. He's one of my brown belts. He's fucking tough motherfucker. So we were sparring. We wear shin guards, mouthpiece, 16-ounce gloves, And so I know that fucking Death Blow has a fucking really good fucking right hand, so I fucking keep my hand pasted up against my head. Dude, he punched me so hard that through his 16-ounce glove and my 16-ounce glove up against my head, it hits so hard my finger breaks inside the glove.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Death Blow is really a good name. So needless to say, it fucking something inside my glove goes snap, and I'm just like, and I start backing away from him, circling, and he's like, what? Is your head okay? I'm all, and I just rip my glove off and whip my hand out of my glove, and my fucking finger is pointing left.
Oh shit!
Like an L. So I pulled it back into the place, and for about a week I stirred my drink with it to get the swelling down. And that's what you got now, is that bent middle finger like that.
I have to wait for him when he gets older.
That's awesome. I'm glad we know the story now.
Yeah, I'm always curious. I was like, shit, man, that's probably what my finger's going to look like if I keep doing gi, but whatever.
Yeah,
my fingers are all fucked up on both sides, and needless to say, JiuJitsu, people land on your finger, they twist your finger, you fucking jam your finger. There's no salvation for it. You can tape your fingers up preemptively, which I have to now, and that helps them. And then, like, now when it got colder over here, it's not really cold to you guys. You'd be like, that is not fucking cold. But I like run them under warm water before I go train, and then I'll tape up and shit, you know.
I want to pat his middle finger with the tape on it.
You can't do that.
Why?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. You call a lawyer and you ask him why.
Okay.
Nice. So you stirred your drink with it. The question I have now is, what's your drink of choice?
I like whiskey.
That's a good drink.
A whole bottle.
Not at once,
No,
but just a glass after glass.
You just got to divide it up between the whole bottle, not in
Well,
one.
there's not really that many glasses in a fit.
dude, come on.
Over ice, there's only like 5 glasses.
5 glasses.
But-
My glass is huge.
Healthy,
You know?
healthy portions, right?
Yeah, a pint
I'm
glass.
not gonna pour like that fucking the bar. If you go say, hey, I want a fucking whiskey over, whatever kind, they give you like one shot, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I get all bummed out at a bar, and then sometimes I go to my friends' bars, and they know how to do it. They fill the glass with ice, and then they pour it all the way to the top.
That's the way you get served. So,
Or I get Michelle to go sit up in the bar until somebody buys her a drink, and then she brings it over to me.
damn.
Great technique.
I wonder if I can get my wife to do that for me. She's
It's pretty funny. Like you got to take a picture of the guy's face when she does. When she goes thanks and walks away and then gives it to you.
Oh, he's totally bummed out because he's like, oh,
Oh
fuck.
no, he's like usually it's a look of surprise. Usually their mouth drops open and they're like, what?
Nice. So, you were on a podcast. I'm trying to remember when it was, and I listened to it, and I had a good laugh over, well, I guess mainly how they reacted to you talking about the beginner's class and why you don't have a beginner's class.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a bad Yelp review because of that.
Yeah, and that was kind of the same.
That kills me. I would like everybody like, man, you got great reviews. And then one time this person, one of my guys came in and goes, Kurt, you have one bad review. And I'm like, what? No fucking way. So one day I looked it up and I'm like, oh, motherfucker. It was that person. They're shit anyway, so fuck them.
Yeah.
You know?
It was just interesting because, so you're like a wealth of knowledge, right? To some of us who have, made it or, just always listen to you helps. And that's not me trying to be a kiss ass. It's just,
Cool, that's cool. That's cool.
yeah. So to hear like this interview, and I'm not going to name the podcast, but like pretty much it was 30 minutes after your interview, them complaining about the language. Do you think
the swearing or me using derogatory terms of other people?
A little bit of both is what it seemed like. I cut the shit off after that. I was like, whatever, man, just turn it off. So,
Fuck them.
Well, you know what? No, they can believe what they want and everything. I am gonna say it like how I feel it, and some people don't like it, and some people do. So, like I said, there is no censorship. So if you don't like what I fucking say, don't listen to me.
Fucking
Don't
legit,
listen
man.
to me and then go, I fucking hate that guy because I didn't force you to fucking listen to me.
nope.
Yeah. Sorry, Rob. I'm taking notes on what he's saying.
No,
man. I got to remember this.
No, it's something that I agree with because it's, for me, I feel like there's a lot of, everybody is too worried about not offending people.
I'm not
To
worried
get-
about that.
Yeah,
I'm going to offend everybody equally.
that's what it should be. But I mean, like, a lot of people will let that get in the way of saying what needs to be said. As far
Well,
as,
then they're actually not being honest then, are they?
nope, sure aren't. But I just find that something that I really, really like is that, like, throughout the whole thing, you're like, yeah, that's what I said. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And that's something we need more of. So,
I think that a long time, well, when I was young, oh, fuck, jeez. Anyway, a long, long time ago, United States and California and everything like that was way more roughneck, and everybody talked shit to each other, and this racial stuff and all the fucking gay fucking shit and all that other crap didn't fucking matter because everybody just fucking was everybody. And all of a sudden, I don't know what the fuck happened. All of a sudden, everything's like, no, you can't say that. You can't say retarded. That is offensive to these people. And you can't say this because that's offensive to these people.
Retarded is offensive.
Well, what am I going to say? You can say, hey, you're fucking stupid or you're fucking retarded. It doesn't matter. And I usually go, you're a fucking stupid retard. So it doesn't fucking matter. But all of a sudden, like, it started getting kind of weird and shit where you couldn't say anything because this is offensive and that is offensive. Bunch of fucking dick suckers. And so, needless to say, I don't believe in that. I think that is making the whole climate so, like, if you say anything wrong, people can sue you. If they do this to you at work, oh, that's discrimination. Oh, that's sexual harassment. This is this. This is that. It seems like, hey, let's do this so lawyers make a shit ton of money. Or that these fucking pieces of shit entitled people can find a way to fucking sue somebody so they can have money.
White power.
White power. And, and needless to say, I think it's a bunch of crap. So
do you see?
That's why I don't have any problem with any races. I have a problem with everybody. And if you're a dick, I don't give a fuck what color you are. You could fucking come from another planet and be purple purple with polka dots and stripes across your ass. And if you're an asshole, I'm gonna fucking call you on it and tell you you're a fucking asshole.
And then beat the shit out of you.
More than likely.
So do you see any migration of that, like the entitled or the offensive, attitude creeping over to the mats at all?
Sometimes, yes. Well, you get all kinds, and people sign up at the academy, and I pretty much am myself when I greet you. I am myself when I teach you, and I'm myself afterwards. And so if they right away don't like me, I mean, they won't come back, right? I'm not going to fake my personality to get you to sign up. Yeah. Because I got plenty of people coming from all over the fucking place to sign up. And, so, I've had one person, really one person who said that they could not handle my derogatory statements of certain stuff.
You wouldn't let them get water, right?
No, it wasn't because I wouldn't let them get water.
No water breaks in class, is that it? Or they get water when you tell them to? I give you water
breaks. It's up to you to go get that fucking water on that break. You can't get water when you fucking want. It's when I fucking want.
So do you run a pretty tight schedule as far as classes go? Like set times for everything, or you're just?
Yeah, there's set class times. You come in, you should be on the mat ready and waiting to go to do the warm up. And then then I go, okay, the warm up's over. Okay, you guys go drink water, go to the bathroom, wash your fucking hands, you stupid motherfuckers. And put the garbage in the garbage can, et cetera, et cetera. They come back, they line up, I come out, I show them the move, I break them up. If I have to split, newer guys from the older guys, or I split the more advanced from normal, whatever. Either way, I break it down, and then I teach, or I get some of my guys to help me out. I have a great staff. I have a bunch of black belts that hang out with me. And, so yeah, and then they do positions, and then after the positions, they go, okay, get water, go to the bathroom, because then you're going to come back, and you're not going to get water anymore until you do your 6 or whatever you're going to do, and then you can get up and get the fuck out, or you can train until your heart's desire.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So, I heard you got a pretty tough warm-up or whatever. What do you do if somebody, tries to skip warm-up or comes in late, or do you tell them to fuck off, or... You're like,
no, I torture them even worse, and they have to do the next class's warm-up.
Ooh.
Nice. I like that.
If you miss the warm-up for the 5:30, guess what? There's one coming at 7:30, and after you're done training, you can fucking hop.
Same with Kurt.
Damn, I actually do like that because it just seems like some of the places I've been to is just notorious. Like some people are like, oh yeah, shit, I gotta send a fax real quick, or I gotta make a phone call, and
No.
It's gonna be pretty funny with that fax shoved up your ass when you're running.
So do you?
But-
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shawn.
Yeah, so I mean, and that's goes to something that I kind of wanted to ask about. And you've been around the sport so long, and I was kind of wanted to get your take on your philosophy for leadership at a gym and stuff like that. And do you take the leadership into your hands? You said you have multiple black belts teaching. What kind of example do you try to set for your guys and gals there at your school?
I've been studying for a long time. I remember a long time ago. It was right when I first got my brown belt, and I was always coaching the guys or yelling at them while they're fighting. Always being a coach and stuff like that. But one time, Alf was like, "You are not a very good leader. You're too nice to these guys, blah blah blah, and this and that." And I was like, I kind of took that to heart, and I was like, fuck, that sucks, and so I always studied ancient history and everything, and I started fucking studying all the leaders of all the cultures that I like, and the one thing that always came up with the guys that were fucking the shit for leaders is they fucking led from the front, and they did not care about wealth and shit like that. And they were eating the same food in the same tent or sleeping in the same fucking mud with their guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they were not strict, but they were, they didn't make it too strict because, there's always a happy medium. And so I kind of do that. And these guys know that when I say something in a certain way, they know that either I'm cool or I am fucking get that shit fucking done. And, so I think that in the beginning there, I was really, immature also as a brown belt, and I was still coming up, but I've definitely, matured a lot over the years, and I think well, not like normal people, but as a leader I have, but otherwise I'm really immature. But yeah, I totally I think as a teacher and a leader and all that, I've definitely evolved.
Yeah, you're great.
And so I can tell you what, I don't fuck with my guys, and they know my guys fucking love me. So fuck. That's all I can say is if you talk to my guys, I think that I will.
And
They're fucking cool fucking people, and they train really fucking hard, and they're not dicks. Because I don't have any dicks at my academy. If you're a fucking dick, you are not gonna last there. I can tell you that.
So do you get out on the mats and you roll with them
Yeah.
and drill with them?
Yeah, I drill and I do everything with them. I fucking train 2-3 times a day.
Yeah, bro.
So I do everything. I go in there, I'll fucking spar, I'll do whatever kind of training you're doing, I'll get you ready for fights, I'll go corner you, I'll fucking shit. Luke was one of my first guys, and all I can say is, you're a bro when you're fucking spreading Abilene on your buddy's naked body and then scraping him with a plastic credit card to get him to cut weight. You know what I'm saying?
That's real friendship right there, in my opinion.
If that's not your buddy, who is?
I can't.
All Rob told me to do was take an Epsom salt bath.
Yeah, well, needless to say, we're fucking cutting weight for this fight. And I go and cut weight with those fuckers. I can make fucking 185s easy. When I used to fight, I fucking cut. Man, I'd roll around in a sauna suit for 15 minutes with Luke, and I'd be on weight.
God.
Luke, bro, he fought 170s. I don't know how the fuck these guys do this. I cannot make 170 unless you'd have to fucking chop one of my fucking legs off. My bones must be really big.
Your head.
I'm big bone. And then, so Luke would cut down to 170, bro, and I'd go, okay, I'll cut with whoever's fighting. So I'd do it with Joe. I'd do it with everybody who's cutting weight. I'd fucking go sit in the sauna with them, whatever. Fuck, man. The longest time I ever was in the sauna was fucking Luke out there in fucking Fresno before he fought Galvão, which he won, and they fucked him and robbed him. And so needless to say, we were in that sauna for a long time, and we'd come out, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna fucking die. And he would get on the scale, and he's like, 5 more pounds, and I'd be like, Jesus fucking H Christ. And he already pooped, he peed, everything. and in this days, this was Strikeforce. You'd fucking have to sell your tickets, right? So we get him down weight, and we're sitting there for the press conference and weigh-ins. And he looks at me, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, he looks like Skeletor. He's fucking so sucked in right now. And when he blinked his eyes, it would squeak. And I was like, oh, he's off. And I'd like give him an ice cube, here, suck on this ice cube.
I just posted his pictures.
And so he's like, Kurt, I can't do the money thing and turn in my shit. I'm fucking dehydrated as fuck. I'm like, no problem, bro. So I'd go take care of that for them, turn in the tickets and the extra tickets, I count the money, and then give you your cut, et cetera, et cetera. Finally, you weigh your poor guy in, he fucking weighs in, they go, okay, and he makes his weight. And then we're fucking putting Pedialyte and food in him, until the next day. And then luckily I have a bunch of paramedics and fire rescue and all that, and we fucking go back and run a couple IV bags and shit, which I guess the UFC cut that out. You can't IV, right?
Yeah, they got
but
rid
you
of
can
that.
take steroids. But you can't use a fucking IV bag. That's fucking unfair.
Yeah, they'll just like sweep it under the rug, right? Steroids no big deal.
Yeah, it's your conveniently poster child. Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, my
exactly.
bad. Forgot to add that.
Slander.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh yeah.
What are they gonna get me? Your dog?
They don't get anything. We don't got shit. So yeah, that fucking shit sometimes is crazy. That the rules and regulations of stuff.
I just posted a picture of Luke.
And what was the subject again?
Luke. I don't know.
Oh, we're just talking about drilling and rolling.
Yeah.
And
So I do all that shit. I do everything with my guys. I don't put them to do anything I wouldn't do myself.
So based on your opinion, not some people I've run into in the past,
Yes.
What would you say about a black belt who doesn't roll or drill or train with his students?
He's very unsure of himself. How's that?
I like it. Sounds good.
He obviously, his ego is, I don't, fuck, what do you think? I'm fucking invincible? I'm not fucking invincible. My guys fucking whip my fucking ass. So, yeah, I got no problems with that, man.
Word.
I train hard and fucking get my ass kicked in the academy so I can go do well and when it counts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The academy is no place to, how can I say, guard your record. And guarding your record is fucking gay. These guys fucking get a good fucking, bunch of victories, and then all of a sudden they go, oh, I'm not going to compete anymore because I retire. Oh, why? You're fucking 28, or whatever age they are. It's like, why would you retire? Nice. And basically they're keeping their stuff clean. Their record is clean. They're 10-0, and then I'm going to keep it 10-0. Shit, I learned more from fucking losing than I ever learned from winning.
Yeah.
I don't even remember shit I win. My wife knows. I don't even remember.
I have everything documented.
I can tell you when I lost, though.
Oh, hell yeah. I will say that.
I can tell you when you lost.
Shut up, you.
Right on the button.
Yeah.
Nah, so I got another question. So, since 1993 or whatever, who is the toughest son of a bitch you've ever come across? Who is this one person that sticks out, and you're like, that was the toughest son of a bitch I've ever fucking known?
But I'm really fucking spoiled, man. I'm spoiled. I've had a lot of people smash me. Health is fucking like it's like the worst kind of training ever, and because he's got like he got different gears. He can be fucking nice, or he can be fucking or he can fucking put it on you. It depends how he feels that day. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, man, I got to train with everybody. The one that like recently, who's the best?
Yeah, or whatever, man. When you
Like,
got up and you were
all
like,
time?
"Holy shit, man!"
All time, man. I tell you what, I was really lucky, and I got to hang out with Braga Neto for a long time, and he used to come back and forth, and now he opened up his own academy in Manaus, and I think the UFC cut him, so he's up there in where he's from, and he opened up a really cool gym. That was like the hugest person with the fucking really cool fucking game, and oh man, I can't even say that. Okay, you want to know a bunch of people who smash me? Okay, Halp is probably the worst smashing ever, right?
Yeah.
I got to train a lot with Baganato and Diego Nosferatu or Marcel Fortuna. Who else? Gordo. Fuck. Hyan was awful. Man, but then my students are awful. I got some fucking guys that are fucking so small and they're so fucking good, bro. But then I got like Jake Scoville. He's our longman jiu-jitsu black belt. He's fucking really good. I got Julian. He's really good black belt. Man, I just gave Wolf Bernardo his black belt. He's fucking terrible. He's like a little guy. He's the fucking monster. My brown belts are really tough. I got a plethora of fucking brown belts that are all tough. Man, who else? Crispin, Sapone, Ricardo, Crosley, Gracie. Fuck, man.
Everybody. BC.
BC is one of them. But those are the little guys. They're dwarfs. And, but man, yeah, man, I'm really fortunate. I've trained with a lot of fucking high level guys, and they're tough for a reason, because they're either super talented or they're super talented and gifted. So,
your mind's going to
yeah, or you fucking do what I do and you outwork talent. So,
just kill.
And just fucking work really hard.
Yeah, that's a perfect answer.
Absolutely. So within that time, too, even with all those tough people, was there ever a time you're like, dude, fuck jiu-jitsu, I quit? Or you wanted to?
Oh, dude, that was like blue belt.
28.
Blue belt was tough, bro, because I was still like kind of in the partying and metal scene and shit like that. And I would go in there and, do really well, and then miss a day and go in there and get my ass handed to me and be like, fuck. And then, sometimes I'd show up late and all fucking baked, and the help would be like, nope, there's no jiu-jitsu today. Go home. I'd be like, what? What do you mean? There's jiu-jitsu. I can see it. And he's like, no, not for you. You go home. I'd be like, fuck. Go home. Or I'd have a bad day. I'd go home and I'd fucking take all my gis and throw them in a garbage can. And go back inside and be like, fuck that, I don't need this shit. And then I'd be like, fuck, I'm not a quitter. My dad didn't raise a quitter. I don't even know what that fucking word means. I'd get up, go get my fucking gis out of the garbage can, and then go back to jiu-jitsu the next day.
He cried for like 3 days.
You shut up.
He did. He said for like 3 days. Cried.
Shut up, you.
It's tough. I mean, there's always going to be that shitty day.
Jiu-jitsu's a character test.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
if you got character, you'll go through just fine. You ain't got no character, you're fucking out of it.
I ain't got character, but I ain't gonna go through that.
Out of here, pussy.
So do you have anybody throughout the years, maybe you could tell a story or something of somebody that just surprised you, somebody that maybe you didn't think that had, what it took, and then they just, they kept at it and they're like a brown or black belt or became a competitor, and you just were like, this person has no chance, or don't you think that about people?
The one that you said was gonna be nervous.
fuck, man. A lot of these guys went through that phase, you know. I think that's part of your upbringing, jiu-jitsu upbringing. You know, it gets tough. The level goes up. You know, not everybody's a super athlete. Like
A warrior. Or
man, I got fucking this guy, Todd. Fucking Todd.
professor.
Todd. Needless to say, fucking, he's a professor at USF, man.
Yeah.
And you would never think he's a fucking nerd, man. He's the accountant fucking professor there. Dude, that fucking guy is tougher than shit. He's a pretty good guy, a pretty good game, very dedicated. I call him the anti-partner because no matter who you put to drill with them, they go, there's something wrong with our move. And I look over, who's your partner? I look over, I go, anti-partner. No wonder. So, he's a professor. He made it through. What else do I got?
Marianne.
Yeah, Marianne. No, Marianne was going to make it through. He was crazy. Hey, the only reason he got that nickname is he'd walk in after Todd. I'd go, professor, and then he'd walk him out, Marianne.
And then he already told me.
You know, a lot of the younger guys don't get that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't
Gilligan's
watch
Island.
fucking, they didn't see that TV show, but, yeah, he got stuck with the fucking nickname Marianne, so you got me fucking screaming at him when he's fighting and shit. I'm going, Marianne, no! The other coach is like looking around to see where I'm fucking yelling. I'm like, no, that's my guy right there. His code name is Marianne. And he go, why? I'm like, I can't explain that. But yeah, man, there's a lot of people that you think won't make it through that do. And, you know, that's just not maybe because they're really athletic or they're fucking tough, but they fucking will not quit.
And they love you, Kurt.
Well, they love me and they won't quit because they're really stubborn pieces of shit.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Those are the guys you want to roll with. I like those stubborn guys.
Yep.
Make life fun. So I'm kind of bummed out. Like, for those of you who are listening to the podcast, because, you know, it's like radio and you can't see anything. Unfortunately, the video didn't work because Skype hates all of us. And I think I'm
He's
supposed to.
naked anyways on the couch.
I am laying here naked with a cocktail, so maybe you don't want to have that visual.
No, I don't know, man. I'd chance that. But, you know, it's.
I could, I would be changing different helmets and armor this whole time.
And that's what kills me. I want to see all this, but
Oh, dude, I got some cool shit, bro.
what's your favorite piece of armor? Would you say, or helmet?
I got a Lorica segmentata, really real reproduction of it, and it's not so heavy and cumbersome. You could see how it would have been very effective. You know, I really like the Roman phase of the history of the planet. So, otherwise, I've got some other armor and helmets. I got real recreations, you know, that are true to the epic and everything and the weight. So, and I collect swords and shit like that
Oh,
and
God.
weapons
Everywhere.
Nothing wrong with that. So
Oh, dude.
That's what I said.
It's cool shit. So what drew you to the Roman period for history then?
Don't know, but I can remember as a little kid, toys were way cooler back then, and I would as soon as I was I was born, and they would take me to my mom is from San Salvador, Central America, but my dad's from Munich, Germany, and he's right there. His parents live in Bachhausen, which is 40 kilometers out of Munich or so, in the farm, like where cow pastures, and it's by this place called Aufkirchen. So it's fucking beautiful there. And as soon as I got there as a little kid, it's like, here's your fucking breeches and a knife and go and play, which is a really natural way to bring up kids. And I think that's what's missing with our kids out here in the United States. At least a lot of kids, but the ones out there in the Midwest or East Coast and shit like that are being raised by parents that are more roughneck. They're getting a good upbringing like that. But a lot of kids are just walking around drinking Coca-Cola and looking at their fucking iPad and shit.
Me.
That's your own fault.
Instead of going out and playing outside, and
Instead of playing outside and doing sports and learning how to do fucked up shit to animals. And so, needless to say, I got to go there a lot of times, and my dad would make me like cardboard with tinfoil over it and make me armor and helmets and swords. And then like my toys were like always like knights and like
That's
either
cute.
Civil War guys or fucking knights or any epic of like toys that were like where you could set up a phalanx and or like, you know, stuff like that. And as soon, shut up, you. It's cute. And so I grew up like kind of liking that stuff. And as soon as you gave me a knife when I got to Germany, man, I was like, oh, I love fucking knives. So I started collecting knives since I'm like, my wife cannot tell you how many knives I got. She just knows that I have boxes and boxes of really cool knives.
And I think knives go along really well with the JiuJitsu.
Yeah, I got a lot of cool fucking knives and short swords. I got swords. I got all kinds of toys. I fucking whatever. I'm a big kid. I can have whatever fucking toys I fucking want.
Rich when he dies.
Yeah, needless to say, Michelle's all, are these toys worth money? I'm all, go ahead, look this one up. She's like, oh.
So she's just waiting then.
Yeah, she's just fucking gonna poison me something.
No, I'm gonna accept.
Fuck you. So needless to say, yeah, man, I got into that because my dad kind of stimulated that, I think.
But his dad's also a soccer coach.
Yeah, my dad's a super big time coach, and so I kind of followed in his footsteps, I guess. I digressed a little bit and went into the metal scene, and then I came back and became an athlete again.
Well, metal scene's cool. Especially like...
It is fucking super cool, and I beat the shit out of all the lead singers that I didn't like.
How'd that happen? You just like go up on stage and just fucking go to town?
Oh, there's guys that talk shit, and I'd be like, after a party or whatever, I'd go find you.
And just settle it right there?
Oh, man, nobody would talk shit. It was cool because I was like the construction guy, so I would do construction all day, and then I had a truck, so needless to say, I'd have to haul all the equipment. And we were doing a gig at the Stone. Yeah, we were at the Stone in San Francisco. How Duce was, but he was in the Mentors. Remember the Mentors? You guys were like, who the fuck is that? Well, they used to fucking do all songs on like fucking and doing fucked up shit to women.
Oh my god.
So this guy fucking El Duce, I go to the bathroom for a second, and like when you play at the Stone, you gotta pay to play, so you gotta sell tickets.
Yeah.
And then they split the money with you, and they gave us a case of beer. So I went and was doing something, probably taking a piss or something, and I come back, and the rest of my band was just a bunch of fucking long hair, normal kids, you know, just musicians.
Yeah.
And El Duce, which is this fat fucking like HA fucking kind of guy, is in there, and he's like, got them kind of all scared in the corner of the dressing room, and is like making to like pick up the case of beer and take it. I'm like, hey, and looks over, he's like, look, he was fucking dude, and he's like, I'll put the fucking case of beer down, motherfucker, that's ours. And he like saw that, you know, somebody was gonna stand up, and at this time I was still pretty fucking ripped from fucking doing construction and tan, and I'm like, hey, put that fucking beer down, that's ours. He's like, ugh. And I'm like, here, you can have one. Now get the fuck out of here. And I didn't know who the fuck he was, you know?
Yeah.
Because those guys used to play in like hoods, like executioner hoods. Basically, like a white power hood, but black.
Jeez.
What?
And they were called the Mentors. You gotta look up, they do this song. Find them, feel them, fuck them and forget them. It was like all the songs like were like totally like they were like derogatory women's songs, which would not go over well now. And yeah, so you know, I was the only fucking lead singer.
I just looked them up. Yeah.
Are they white or black?
They're white guys,
Yeah.
but there's some crazy songs in there.
Alright.
You go check them out, Michelle. You're gonna be like, holy shit, your anal shower is my shit
God.
tower.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck yeah, it was some fucking raunchy weird shit, bro.
I'm out of there.
Do you still go to any metal shows, or do you just kind of?
Yeah, man.
He took me to
I take Michelle.
I'm a hippie, dude. I go to the
I
dead.
take Michelle. I took her fucking.
And then I
On one of our first dates, I took her to fucking Slayer Rain and Blood tour.
I almost died of the devil.
And fucking, we walked in there, and I was working backstage back then, and so I got good tickets. I had backstage passes, and we were like right there in front of the pit, and it starts going off, and I'm like, "Look, you stand right here and don't move. I'll be right back." And she goes, "Where are you going?" And I'm like right into the fucking pit, you know,
Yeah.
backwards. I was like, I do fucking reverse mosh. I tempt fate.
Damn, that is
Yeah.
brave. That's fucking
Well,
outstanding.
Those guys are fucking. They think they're tough guys, but they really don't know shit. And so by then, those guys are trying to fucking clip me, like fucking clothesline me. I'm fucking double legging him and throwing him up into the sky. And but yeah, last year I took her to Megadeth, and she's like, "Those guys are cool. What are they singing about?" I'm like, "It's like during the song and everything." I'm like, "I can't fucking tell you now. Shut up."
Wait, I really enjoy Lamb of God.
And she liked Lamb of God, which was very rare.
And then they go, "Hey, Guido."
And then some guy there was like, "Hey, Clay Guida." I'm like, "Fuck you."
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't tell you how many times that has happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Guido.
I had this guy stop me at the San Jose UFC, and the guy's like, hey, Clay Guida. And he had like his infant child in his hands. He's like, "Hey, Clay Guida." I'm like, "Hey, what's up, bro? I'm not Clay Guida." He's like, "Come on, Clay Guida, take a picture with my child." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm not Clay Guida." He's like, "Come on, Clay, take a picture with my child." I'm like, "Bro, I really am not Clay Guida."
Hair better.
He's like, "Come on, Clay Guida." I'm like, "Fuck." Jammed out of there, man.
Yeah, where are you taking me?
I'm taking her to Slayer this year. I'm taking her to no, and I'm taking her to Slayer. I'm taking her to Black Sabbath,
Oh,
and I believe I'm taking her to At the Gates and the Haunted.
wait a minute.
Shutting up, rabbit.
Is Ozzy gonna be there?
No Ozzy. Oh no, Ozzy will be.
It's the farewell tour. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the last
farewell tour.
Yeah.
Their last show is in Phoenix,
Jerry,
Arizona.
Jerry's gonna be
Yeah, and
here.
then a bunch of fucking Black Sabbath people are gonna execute you.
Hey,
Jerry's fucking dead.
They got John Mayer playing now.
dude, yeah.
What, the drums?
No.
Oh, you know about the fucking dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was Deadhead growing up.
Yeah. I love them.
Hey, I got backstage passes to all those shows.
Kurt went and he got traumatized and he started snarling at the people like an animal.
Yeah, I do that.
Was it
right
a
there.
little too soft for you there? For the
Dude,
No, there was something wrong with these people. They were evil.
oh shit!
Oh, they were fucking evil. No, there was something fucked up with them, and I don't feel that shit unless I feel it. So then these people are walking by, and I'm like, instead of growling at them, they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with that Hesher?" Bro, acid was not developed for you to twirl about and pluck at the sky and think about peace. No, it wasn't.
What was it for? War?
Exactly. To make our fucking soldiers not feel anything and kill more efficiently. And that's why I like acid. It's for killing people. Yeah, it's not for fucking twirling around going, "Yeah, man, Jerry, man." Fuck that shit. You know, fuckers.
Nice.
No,
So,
I like to fucking cause violence on hallucinogenics. That's fucking fun. You guys are like, "Oh, fuck."
nah.
No, don't give Kurt any acid ever.
All right, I will try my
I got-
best not to give Kurt
I
any
got a bunch of it
acid.
in my backpack.
Or you have to babysit him.
I got plenty of it.
Shh.
Don't worry, I'm here in California.
Good to go. Hell yeah.
White pain.
So, Kurt, before we wrap up the podcast, you got any shout outs you want to give to sponsors, team? Anything?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Let's hear it.
I know who. Shut the
I'm choking you out.
fucking like that. Shut fucking joint and put it in your mouth. Showy roll kimonos. Q5 combat. OTM Fight Shops, Strike First Supplements, Afterglow, Power Find Knee Pads. Man, I sound like a race car driver. Nostify. What? Barbary Coast Marijuana Dispensary. I'm sponsored by a pot club, yes.
That's pretty legit. That's
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
I've been sponsored by a pot club ever since ever,
Mission
bro.
22.
Mission 22, We Defy Foundation, Geese for GIs, My Little Life. Yeah, I think that's all my sponsors, yeah.
And to all your fans.
And all my fans who love me and tolerate my behavior.
Excellent. So, also, before we go, can we get a shut up and train from you before we head out?
Shut up and fucking train, pussy.
Hell yes. Awesome. So, once again, thank you, Kurt, and your wife, Michelle. You guys have been, this is probably one of the most entertaining episodes we've ever had.
At least
I
we're
had fun.
funny.
I had fun.
At least we're funny.
Yeah. We talked about jiu-jitsu. We talked about drugs. We talked about heavy metal.
Rock, roll.
It's good thing.
Jesus Christ, and all the good things in life.
That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please follow us on BigJiuJitsu.com, part of the Pod Bros Network. All your t-shirts and all your episodes can be found on BigJiuJitsu.com, like our Facebook page, Facebook.com/BigJiuJitsu, as well as following us on Twitter. Our Twitter name is @BigJiuJitsu. Once again, I am Rob, the Lord Humongous.
And I'm Shawn, the Duke Humongous.
And we will catch you all next time.
7 Sun Tattoo.